That's a really good concept. This VTuber retires and then fucking immediately comes back. Oh my god.
But
So
Iris just
so
got revealed. That's cool.
So
So
guess what?
what?
Yeah, I was recording FE6 stuff earlier and I muted all my sources except for my microphone.
Okay.
Play
So this
other background music.
So this entire time, it's just been me talking to myself.
Restart.
Oh,
I can just edit it, but like, fuck, man.
edit
Well,
what?
I mean, no,
You
we
didn't
should
get our
just start
voice.
the new episode from here. From you going the whole time it's been me talking to myself. That should be
Yeah.
our start. That's fucking hilarious. They won't know about the whole, what,
Well,
20
yeah.
minutes that just passed of us talking about hentai and dojins?
Yeah, it actually has been 20 minutes. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, we talked about
That
hentai
pisses
for
me
20
off.
minutes and they'll
Dude, that
never
was a
know.
long ass 20 minutes.
I think that was long.
Yeah, I felt like it was longer than 20 minutes.
Fair enough. We talked about a lot of shit. I'm fucking...
Yeah,
20 minutes.
Yeah, we went through a lot of topics in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, bullet points. Hentai based, I guess.
We talked about how dojin, like how the word dojin works. As
Yeah.
VTubers retiring. There's a new Holo EN VTuber, Iris. That's cool. Kiryu Koko retired, and that makes me want to cry. R.I.P. Kaicho will love you forever. You know how it is.
And then...
That's it.
Dude, when Corona pulled up to that graduation, I lost my mind.
Dude, yeah. with her
So
New Year's
silly.
outfit, it's great.
Everyone was like, what the fuck is she wearing?
What?
It was super funny.
So every member of Hololive showed up for Kaicho's graduation, and the two people who were the outliers were Gaogura, who showed up late and had her own section because of it, and Korone, who showed up in her New Year's outfit, where she's just wearing a bunch of bamboo sticks for some reason. It's
Yeah, it made no sense.
fucking great. I don't know why, but she did.
What a strange dog.
She is. Why is the dog gay? But what I want to know is if it was an accident or not. Because I have a feeling it was definitely on purpose.
Yeah, it was for sure on purpose.
But also, I can see it being an accident because it's not the first time she's accidentally used that model.
Yeah, and she's like, I can change after, so it's like...
Yeah.
Doing?
The dog is showing up inside of a Japanese wind instrument for some reason. That's what the dog's doing.
So true. What the dog did.
Oh no, I hate that.
Okay, so we just, basically just restarted.
Yeah,
Yes.
kinda. Oh, okay, it's time to talk about the thing again. So.
So
Oh no, we gotta talk about the Fire Emblem thing again. Okay, TLDR bullet points. Sajam's cool. I really like him. Go watch Magic Pixel if you like Dungeons and Dragons, or if you don't and just like Sajam. Hanzo Gonzo plays a lizard, and he's really fucking funny. Bullet point 2. Fire Emblem content. Kotru has ideas. I have ideas. His ideas are better than mine. Kotru, what were your ideas again?
Okay, so I'm gonna do a YouTube series where we get multiple people, and each person is gonna play a different character in FE6, so each player is gonna control someone different. So, if you are interested in that, DM me on Twitter at Kotru69. We can try something.
What should we say specifically? If someone DMs you on Twitter, what should they say?
It'd just be like, hey, I'm interested in helping out with that YouTube series or something like that. Just hit me up and ask me about it. Cause I don't know. But yeah, back to your regularly scheduled programming.
I actually have an
Alright.
idea for a video too, but I
Same, but I
haven't thought
no
of
time
it.
for
Like,
it.
I haven't figured out how to do it properly either. So
Well, okay, so here's the thing about making a video, because I do those all the time. I have a video that has 1,000 views. It's called Smashing a White Penis. So I know everything about
Fucking
YouTube.
amazing. I love that video.
Yeah, but don't go to my YouTube. But anyways, but yeah, YouTube is a lot of like it. Realistically, if you want to make like higher quality videos, you gotta write a script. I hate writing scripts.
That's actually the easy part for me.
I don't hate. Sorry, I don't hate writing scripts. I hate reading scripts. I should say. Script writing is absolutely fine because I put out what I want to say, and there it is. It's on the screen, and then I have to say it, and I'm like, I would prefer to more naturally say this stuff. Like, you know, there's just something that I don't vibe with. That is just like the roboticness of reading off a script.
Well, you can just make a series of bullet points in the order that you want to take them in. A script doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be a traditional movie script. And you can also just like write the script as, and this is the harder thing to do, write the script like it was you talking.
No.
So that it doesn't seem like you're just reading a script.
Bullet points it is. I mean, honestly, that's what I was thinking of doing anyways, like just bullet points, because I fucking hate just like regular old script bullshit. But that does remind me of the other series that I'm thinking of doing, and I don't know if I want to do either. I want to do a series that's like character analysis. I don't know if I want, or like unit analysis rather. Kind of like Mecha's like waifu series or whatever.
Yeah.
But kind of like that. I don't know if I just want it to be for like shit units or if I want it to be like just any units. Because I would love to do the first episode on either Roy or Klein. Roy being, the main character of my favorite game, and Klein being my favorite character in the series. So, you know. And Roy also gets shit talked a lot, and Klein I feel is a very underrated unit. What the fuck is your problem? I wish I did not click that.
But I also have an idea, and I've talked to Katra about it before, but it's for, and I've got the script mostly written, but the hardest part for me is sitting down and finding time to edit, and actually getting an editing software on hand, and recording footage. It's called Right Split. And the idea of it is I'm going to look at decisions you have to make in Fire Emblem and compare and contrast them under, like, high-level, in quotes, gameplay. Can't see where you're... Oh, let me go get my Uber. One moment. They're texting me.
You're...
DoorDash, not Uber. I'm used to getting Uber Eats.
Oh, okay. I
thought he was like, where are you going?
Yeah, I was like, where the fuck are you going, bro? He's getting the piss mic, and he is getting in the Uber. He's gone, bro. While he's like talking to his Uber Eats driver, what are you thinking? If you don't mind spilling the deets.
I don't know. I just wanted to make a video on how to different ways you could emulate Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, just maybe to help some people out.
Oh yeah, see, guides and stuff are nice.
Yeah, something like that.
Because it's like a guides channel is like something that you never like think about being like, oh, this is like my favorite YouTuber, but it's like the one that you always go to because it's like, I need this. It's kind of like a offhanded thought of you're like, oh wait a minute, wait. Huh.
Even in general, I always help people. It's even in my bio. I help so many people just emulate the games too.
Yeah.
Like, people mess me on Twitter all the time. I help them out. I helped someone recently play the Tellius games on their Mac. Okay. And I was like, if there's just a guide for this, that'd be easier for all Fire Emblem games, maybe. Because I wouldn't really care about any other games, but
I got my food. I got some delicious sandwiches.
Yeah.
Like, what was I gonna say? Like, fucking, yeah, you can just, you're gonna teach people how to, rip the ROMs off of their they're Path of Radiance discs, right? Smile.
Wait, so you said your roommate ripped the ROMs off their 3DS games recently? How do you even do that?
So his 3DS is homebrewed.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how he did it, but
He did nerd shit, and then he got
But that makes
nerd
sense.
files.
If it's homebrewed, then yeah, that's probably how.
he
There's
also
probably
has he also has a laptop, so he can you can do that normally. You don't need a homebrewed 3DS or whatever. Because
Really?
ripping ROMs off of things isn't actually it's just a thing you can do. It's basically like burning stuff onto a CD, right?
Oh, once it's on the SD card, you could probably just do it that way, right? Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
I would assume so, at least.
I know there's whole ass devices people have made to rip Super Nintendo ROMs.
Yeah, I've seen those. Those are crazy.
You just put the cartridge in it, turn it on, and dumps the memory basically.
Yeah,
onto a SD card. It's fucking
dope.
dope. That's why Super Nintendo ROMs are so high quality.
Oh, you right.
Yeah, they're super high quality.
Monster.
But
Super Nintendo ROMs are super high quality.
Shut your bitch mouth.
Super Thracia ROMs.
Dude, here's my plans for Fire Emblem. I'm gonna beat Thracia. I'm gonna beat all the games. I'm gonna come back to Thracia. I'm gonna play Paragon mode because that sounds fun as fuck. And I'm gonna come back to Thracia. Not Thracia. I'm gonna play Super Thracia. I can't wait.
What you should do
to fight
is when you play Super
Knight.
Thracia. When you play Super Thracia, you should do a blind Iron Man.
No. What? Sir. That. Yeah, and then I'll do it with FE1+2 as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs to
What the fuck even is FE1+2?
It's exactly what it sounds like in the worst way possible. Just enemies just have capped stats, and it's just a GBA ROM hack of the first two FE games. God.
That sounds god awful.
Yeah. I don't think I've heard anyone legitimately say it's this is great. I love this unironically. Everyone just ironically thinks it's good. It's just fucking dumb. It's like FE Girls. Oh my god, FE Girls. You know the
I don't know anything about these ROM hacks. I don't play many.
Yeah, Ember fan. Yeah, but so for FE Girls, you know the Iran Samson map?
Mm-hmm.
the forts. I'm pretty sure they spawn infinite calves. Just fucking infinite, I swear. And
amazing.
The villages is either you could get Ana or you could get Ana. One of them has a bow, and one of them, believe, has magic or a healer, maybe. I don't remember.
Any nukes?
Quite remember. But they both suck. You thought Iran was mediocre or Samson was mediocre. No. One of the and they use maps from across the series, Dagdar's mansion or whatever was just one of the maps. It's not a fun time. I do not enjoy. The one thing I will say, the first chapter is the same as Sacred Stones, or the prologue, except Seth is Ninian, who is a dancer / healer. and it is the dumbest fucking thing ever.
Ooh, speaking of Sacred Stones ROM hacks, have you guys seen I haven't seen gameplay for it, but I've seen a bunch of screenshots. Excuse me, the Sacred Echoes, which is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
I have no idea what that is.
It's it's Gaiden and Echoes recreated as Sacred Stones, but worse. There are more forests, more cavaliers, more enemies.
Sounds pretty based. I don't know anything about the issues with guidance, so I could not comment on that.
People get so offended when I make fun of Echoes on Twitter, man.
Well, shite.
Yeah, because it's
You get
popular.
way too offended. I said Revelations was better than Echoes, and people got so mad.
Let's go, Rev.
Yeah.
Love me some Rev.
I was like, I can press start and skip the bad parts of Rev. I can't press start and skip the bad parts of Echoes.
That's such a based fucking response. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I agree. I think Echoes might be the worst fire emblem.
Yeah. For sure.
I was gonna say
Well,
Gaiden, but no, you can warp.
But the thing is, you can't really fault Gaiden.
No, Gaiden's dope because Gaiden has the warp.
Gaiden
Gaiden had
because Max Rage warp.
No, Max Range warp isn't enough. The fact that you can warp is what makes it good.
Fuck is that?
You kill Selk or Selk.
Oh,
You kill Selk
yeah.
and then you revive her in Selkicide,
Yeah.
which is inhumane, evil, but amazing.
You say that, but like, I think it's just based. Who the fuck is
True.
messaging me? Literally, who is this? Oh, I'm dumb.
What?
Who is messaging you?
No, it's just one of my friends that just didn't their profile picture change.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
No.
Yeah, I sent you a message too.
Yeah, I sent him a message too.
I hope we sent them the same message, Wind.
We
I
probably
really
did.
hope we did, yeah.
You guys didn't send me anything.
On Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
on Twitter.
Monka est. Oh, I fucking hate both of you.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
When we think on the same level.
I like how Wind sent 2 messages. The first one's just interested.
Then I said the line afterwards.
Yeah, that's why I asked. That's why I specifically asked what you wanted people to say,
And
so I
then
could
I wrote
text.
that.
Yeah, hey, I'm interested in helping out with that YouTube series or something like that.
The mommy milk proof game. But anyways, so there was something else.
Oh, before I left, I was talking about route split.
Oh right. Yeah.
So I talked to Culture about this forever ago. The idea came about because I got into another argument about Echidna Bartray. Echidna way better. Like, Echidna is leagues better than Bartray. But that's a debate for another day. But it got me thinking about how interesting it is to talk about the 2 routes in every FE game, because it usually comes down to 1 route good, 1 route bad in the games of route splits, and there's a little bit more nuance there to it. Now, for every route, there is just a better route.
Nah,
But it's interesting to talk about nevertheless.
I think. I don't know. I think that's a scuffed way to look at it. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
it's 100%.
if you talk about
subjective, 100% subjective.
it depends on the game.
Depends on the game. Like
because
Dracia, it's not.
FE5 Route A is just better objectively.
Yeah.
You get better items, you get better units, and they take less turns to complete. They're also easier. Like, from the metric that I'm going to...
Yeah, but some people like CBT. You don't understand.
Yeah, but the metric I'm going to use to... The metric I'm going to use to evaluate these, because I need a hard metric. If I'm going to determine which route is better, I need a hard metric. And that metric is the routes that give you the best items and the best units to clear the game the easiest and the quickest. So looking at it under high-level LTC gameplay.
Are you prepared to say B route better than A route in FE6? Because that's what you're leaning towards right now.
That's the nuance.
B route
That makes it
gives
interesting.
you B route gives you speed wings and energy ring and.
But A route saves you turns with things that Echidna can do, which is nice. Echidna does save a few turns.
Yeah.
So That's the really interesting thing. And also, completing A route is quicker. It takes less turns to complete A route than it does B route. So you lose turns for going B route to get those.
Oh yeah, probably.
And even in a 0% growth, it's faster to go A route.
Wow.
I think A route is better, hands down. But there are strategies that only work in B route, and reasons to go B route.
Are you gonna say Ilya then?
Yeah, Ilya is faster. It's easier. You get Juno, and Juno is pretty helpful for flying someone up to.
Dog, Juno is so much worse than Daya. It's not even funny. It's
but
not even funny how worse she is.
Juno can be a last resort fly up to get boots. Daya can't get boots.
Help you carry your team over reinforcements.
Daya really can't. Daya can fight in the final in chapter 21 pretty well though. Yeah. You can give him the brave bow and he can go burr.
Literally,
but you're really not lacking combat for that chapter. With the brave bow?
Yeah. Dude, he's fucked up. He's so strong.
Mm-hmm.
Juno can help you carry over reinforcement zones on that map too.
That is true.
You know who else can though? The 5 other flyers you have.
Yeah.
You get so many.
Although 2 of them will want to be fighting.
Wait,
2 of the flyers will want to be fighting at all times.
Yeah, you get a shitload of deployment slots. So.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, what's the word? Sparsity, I guess, of units in that map is like. There's just a lot of area where you're just gonna be carrying units over. You're not gonna be fighting.
Yeah.
So.
And when you fight something, you're just gonna one-shot it with a divine weapon.
I don't even use my divine weapons on that chapter. I just go like Lamau, Killer Lance.
I do. It makes things a lot quicker and a lot easier.
Fair.
You just drop Air Caliber Lu into a forest, and then he kills everything.
And then he gets one shot by a Silverlance Wyvern Lord.
You're actually wrong.
No, he'll be fine.
That's the assumption that you're under the assumption that he gets hit.
True.
Dodge tank. God, I think I've mentioned this before. That is the most oxymoron. I love it. Dodge tank. Do you know what a tank is? Do you know that a tank is meant to take hits by definition? What the fuck is a dodge tank, homie?
So tanks aren't necessarily designed to take hits. They're designed to take aggro. They're designed to take the aggression off of your other units. That's why a dodge tank works.
No,
because they're absorbing the damage in a different style.
Dumb.
I'm using tank as in the term in video games. The way tanks work isn't necessarily that tank.
That's not even true though. A tank is usually just like, yeah, your beefy chonks to take some hits. That's like always.
No, the traditional definition of a tank is someone who can take hits and has abilities to crowd control and take aggression.
Yeah, take.
That's
hits.
You don't have to take hits to be a tank. You can be an aggro tank. You can be fucking Dunban from Xenoblade and be the coolest tank of all time.
No, that's not.
Morag can do it too.
Yeah, Morag. Morag is a better traditional tank than Dunban is, though.
Yeah.
But she is also a great evasion tank. She's also just really fucking good in general.
Mm-hmm.
Good at dodging. Just say that.
And she's like the best girl too. So.
That's so base.
She's second best, but Morag she's still very high. I love Morag.
Listen, you know what? I would agree with you, but Welsh Cat just... I don't know.
Yeah, Welsh Cat's number 1. She hits right.
No, I'm saying like I would typically agree with Cat Girl, but I'm not a huge Nia fan.
Nia was the reason I decided to pick that game up, because I didn't think I would like it. And then I saw there's a Welsh Cat Girl, and I heard her speak, and like, well, I should probably buy this video game. And now it's one of my absolute favorites.
I hate what she wears before spoilers.
Oh, I fucking love it.
I hate the fucking yellow fucking
Mhm.
jumpsuit looking ass.
I
fucking
love it.
garbage.
It's amazing.
It looks so dumb.
I absolutely adore it. It's fucking adorable.
Then again, I also hate. Okay, I fucking. This is not a hot take. This will never be a hot take.
Are you gonna say Rex has no drip?
Rex has negative drip. His outfit is so stupid. He's a fucking diver with holes in his suit. What the fuck?
Fucking great.
No.
It's the Cloud Sea, dude.
Although when you do the diving minigame, he has no like actual holes.
I don't care. It still looks stupid. Why does he have fucking big ass things on his legs with like holes in the thighs? It's so stupid.
Assumedly, because it's for buoyancy in the clouds. Because even the boats that fly over the clouds are really weird in Xenoblade 2. Because you very rarely are ever near water. You're always just on a cloud sea.
Okay, listen. I know I said why, but like, I'm just making fun of him.
Yeah, I don't like
No,
his
I think-
design that much either, but
looks-
it kind of fits his character, to be
I'm the
honest.
one person
he's
that
a
actually
fucking
likes his design.
dweeb.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, it's great.
Yeah, it fits his character.
He's great. And the best part is, he's the only salvager that wears those big leggings. Every other one has normal pants. Which leads me to believe he got baited by somebody into thinking those were cool. And he's just a dumb kid and thinks they're cool.
Fair. Dumb kid. Speaking of dumb kids, I've convinced someone in this voice chat to watch something. Very happy.
Huh?
Wind has finally started Higurashi. So based.
Oh.
So
Oh, yeah.
based.
I'm already on Goo already, so.
Yeah, he's on fucking the remake.
The remake.
Wait, you started Higurashi, but have you started Plastic Memories yet?
What's that?
Hey, oh, fuck.
No, I haven't started that yet. Maybe I'll watch that after this.
What's that? Goes to the fucking episode like 4. Listens to his like half-hour explanation of the show.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Dude, I can't wait until you finish this season.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't say why.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm so confused right now because at the end of the second season, it's kind of like you think it's kind of wrapped up, and then
Yeah.
you're like back in the same thing.
And they. I'm just gonna shut up.
But you can't. Yeah, you can't really. I don't want to spoil anything either.
Yeah, I'm not like. Yeah. There's like literally nothing I can even remotely say to not spoil anything. It's fucking annoying that I can't, but I refuse to be that guy. I refuse to.
You know what I can say, though?
What?
I can say that I'm making bad financial decisions because Hololive keeps making figures of girls I like.
Well, you like every girl, so.
Yeah.
True.
Fucking...
Pekora just got a Figma where she has a rocket launcher carrot. Matsuri just got a Nendroid, and Gura has a Nendroid in production. I have to buy 2 of the girl ones. One for my shelf, and one for the jar.
Oh, stop. That is a child.
Gura?
Yeah.
Gura drinks on stream all the time.
Well, okay, not the person behind, but the character. The character's very clearly, a lolly.
She's going in the jar.
You're strange. This is.
I didn't even think about that.
I try to defend you when people say Net Twitter sus. These anime characters sus, and I'm like, no.
Some of the VTuber art I retweet is kind of sus. Like, the big ones are Natsuri and Gouda. Some of that art's kind of sus,
Yeah.
but they're not lollies. They're also fucking great.
Why was there such a big break in between Higurashi seasons?
Well, because it was like over, right? And they were like, wait a minute. Remind, I guess. Literally went from, because what? It started in 2006, and then season 2 ended in like 2007 or 8. And they were like, oh, by the way, season 3 in 2020. And like, I guess that's why they
watched the first Higurashi.
That's why they marketed it as like a remake. Because the first 2 arcs are like pretty much the same for the most part. There's definitely some like stuff where it's like, I don't understand this because I didn't watch the original. Or like, yeah, but like eventually just like throughout the season it just gets more and more obvious that it is clearly a third season. Like, very clearly.
Yeah, I've never watched past the original Higurashi.
Do that. Do more.
The one with the funny dub?
Oh god. You watched the...
No, yeah, I know about the dub. I didn't watch the dub.
No, I'm saying Wind watched the dub.
Oh, no.
And then season 2 didn't have the dub. Thankfully.
That was so sad. I love the dub.
And then Gao has a new dub, which is not bad. Whatever.
I like the OG dub better.
Keiichi the Hedgehog. God, one day I might torture myself.
Wait, isn't the new one the Big Brother dub?
Big Brother? No, that's not the dub. That's the fan translation for the subtitles. I don't know if they actually said that in the dub. I hope it.
Is that the fan translation or is that the official translation from like Crunchyroll?
Definitely not the official. I don't think. That'd be like stupid and cringe as fuck if it was.
I have a feeling it is. I think I remember reading somewhere that it was, and the translator was defending themselves about it on Twitter.
Just say Big Bro or something. Like, or just say Nini, like she does.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
I mean, from what I understand, the visual novels don't translate it. They just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because it's just a nickname.
Yeah. That's literally how it is. Same with like all of their like little like catchphrase type things, like Rico, and she says "Nipa" or whatever, right? It's just like,
yeah, you really can't translate that.
Yeah, because okay. To be fair, I'm pretty sure that's just fucking noises, but still.
Yeah.
She's just a strange little gremlin thing making noises.
It's like when they try to translate Nya, like how the cat girl Nyatics, but they'll try to translate it as cat puns instead of translating the actual cat puns that happen. It's weird.
Yeah, that's super weird.
It's because we don't have verbal tics like that in English.
That just makes me think of. I haven't seen this show, but there's a scene in Monogatari, like the tongue twister or whatever. And it's really fucking funny. I say I haven't seen it. I haven't finished it. I should watch more on the first season. So it's very good. And it's pretty good.
I thought it was okay, but I got bored.
Strange.
You do end up watching the OG dub. Like during the creepy parts, it's still like. It's kind of even more creepy because the voices are like kind of off. So
yeah, so
it's kind of funny in that.
Actually,
yeah.
The person that I heard, the Sonozakis are actually like dubbed well.
Oh yeah, they are really well actually. So those two are better than the new dub for sure.
Fair. The funny thing about that is like, from what there is one absolutely cursed scene. Season. Oh, it happens again in the second season, actually. That's how the show works. But remember the part when Keiichi's on the ladder and Neon's shaking it, screaming at him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, in the sub, she's not screaming, and it does not line up with the animation at all. It looks absolutely horrendous, and I love it. It's so fun.
Oh, I think I remember that from the second, because it was different.
Yeah.
Because I remember in the dub, I remember her screaming, and it didn't happen when I saw it in the second season.
Yeah. Because she's just like talking at like.
Yeah.
She's almost like talking under her breath. Like it's really quiet. I'm like, literally, why? Are you looking at the screen?
Mm-hmm.
There's something wrong here. God, I should rewatch it. I'm gonna rewatch it. My roommate says he's kind of interested, so I'm going to make him watch all 48 episodes.
So much shit on my plate I need to finish before I think about rewatching anything. I
Was
say
it-
that, but I just rewatched a movie I like.
Okay, movie is different.
I wasn't that interested when you were talking about it, because I didn't really know the premise of it, and then I saw your screensaver, and I was like, why does this girl have an axe? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this.
The answer is anime. The smaller the
Yeah.
girl, the bigger the X.
Yeah.
She does have a pretty big axe, I will say. It's quite a... Yeah. Kind of scary.
That's like
Axe
the-
unit.
Would not...
That's like one of the things I don't get about anime. The whole little girl with a big weapon trope. Where did that come from? How did that start?
Shoutouts to Fate.
True.
Moment.
Does it make like a tiny girl like in a video game, and they're like the tank?
You know, Terra, speaking of dodge tanks and tiny girls, in Terra Online, you can play as this race of, like, they're either the race is kind of weird, because you can either be a panda, you could be a fox boy or a fox girl, and they're like lilies and shotas. And you, like, your main job is an evasion tank. You play a ninja. And it's really fucking fun, because in Terra Online, it's a more like a, how do I explain it? It's more like DMC than like World of Warcraft. So like you're moving around, evading attacks, using like dodge rolls, doing combos.
It's like Diablo or some shit.
It's like a character action Diablo. And it's really fun, but the game is unplayable. The UI is so bad, and trying to figure out where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do in the first couple of hours is actually painful, to the point where I was enjoying myself, but I stopped playing.
Oh, I know where the trope started.
That's like an MMO, right?
What, Terra Online?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an MMO. And it's a damn fun one, and it looks good too.
I've only played RuneScape. That's it. When it comes to MMOs.
Picture, I can't say that with a straight face.
What?
I was gonna say Ruby. I love when people are like, this is like Ruby, and it's like, shut up, please, stop talking forever. You could have compared this to something completely opposite, and it would be closer to that than Ruby. Just stop. Or like, fucking, I saw someone compare Ramlethal's theme to Ruby music, and I was like, you're on crack! You are dumb!
What was it? I texted you. I texted you something on Discord to piss you off.
Yeah, something about...
Oh, yeah. The subhuman self is just the newest Ruby theme.
Yeah.
Love the subhuman self.
I fucking... Guys, there are instruments and a woman singing. It must be Ruby.
Even if it was the newest Ruby theme, it would instantly be a million times better than anything Jeff Williams has ever composed. Except for maybe
Sheesh.
Red Like Roses. The instrumental for Red Like Roses is very good.
I really want to make a meme with that song in Lagoose from Tellius.
Yeah, I know. I literally every time I read the title, I'm just like something Shinon. I just think about Shinon, my beloved.
Oh, of course.
Love that guy. He's
The bow-locked
I-
racist.
I'm so, dude. I got issues.
Yeah.
I'm just a big fan of this dude, and he's just unapologetically racist. That's his character trait.
It's amazing.
He's just an asshole.
We need more dickheads in media.
We do.
Mhm.
Like, okay, when I made a big ass fucking like Hunter x Hunter character tier list. And there were a lot of characters I just put like high tier because I'm like, they're not around like super often, but this guy's a shithead and I love him. And it's like, I just love characters that are just just a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Like
not even that they're like pieces of shit with like a reason to be a piece of shit. They just woke up and said, "I want to be a cunt today."
literally, they woke up and chose violence. Like
those are my favorite characters. We need more of those. I'm tired of these fucking sympathetic villains walking around. I want more shitheads who just want to do bad stuff because they want to do bad stuff. Those villains are dope.
Like, have you guys ever seen Inuyashiki? I forget if I brought.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I love Inuyashiki.
The villain from that fucking show is one of my favorites. He's just kind of an asshole. He's kind of just
He is a shithead who has been enabled to be able to hurt people.
I accept the fact that I am not a human. I've lost all my humanity. I don't fucking care anymore.
He went full Dio.
Bro.
He went full Dio. He rejected his humanity.
Rejected my humanity, JoJo. Oh my fucking god. Fuck. Inuyashiki's a JoJo reference, bro.
Yeah.
That's almost as bad as comparing things to Ruby.
Dude, the JoJo references?
Yeah, people act like JoJo references are like the worst possible thing, and it's like, no, they're only the second worst.
No, they're the third worst.
They're the third worst. They're not Dragon Ball fans.
Nah, Dragon Ball fans are better than this. The worst thing, above Ruby, below JoJo reference, is saying something is the new My Hero Academia.
Damn, bro. Dr. Stone is the new My Hero Academia. I'm glad I've never heard anyone say that, because those are not
I've seen someone say when Jujutsu Kaisen started airing that it was going to be the new My Hero. I'm like, so you just mean generic shonen?
So you mean this show is going to be bad? Turns out, apparently, it wasn't bad.
It's okay. It's not great.
I need to watch it still.
It's not bad, but it's not, it's not going to blow your socks off unless you really like pretty shonen action.
It depends for me.
Like, it's the kind of show that someone who likes My Hero would freak out about.
Fair. I think My Hero is like a fine show to just shut my brain off. Just kind of look at the funny colors. That's about it.
I struggle to watch anime like that. I can play games like that, but I can't watch anime like that. It's too involved of a medium.
Yeah, so I mean, if I'm just like, I'll get hyped for shit. If I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, literally, I was popping off. So I finished Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
Finally. And I was like fucking popping off at like everything that happened to that Chimera. It's so good. Literally so fucking good. Oh my god. It's still not my favorite arc, but god damn. Everything in like the latter half of that arc was just fucking phenomenal. It's crazy. And then after that, we get an arc that is not nearly as good, but it's still really good. We got to see Leorio punch a funny man in the face. That's the best scene ever. I love Leorio. I also love Kurapika. I fucking wish that he didn't just kind of, fuck off I mean, like, it makes sense because his
I wish he was still a character. God damn it!
apparently in the manga, he's like, it's like this entire arc is focused around him, so that's cool. I don't. God.
I wouldn't recommend it. Wait till more volumes come out because the chapter releases are very bad. The chapter releases are they're like Blu-ray releases, like the Blu-ray versus because man, Togashi is struggling to keep up.
Yeah,
his art is degrading. His writing is degrading. He is just writing a light novel with some drawings on every page.
Yeah,
it's a rough place to be.
Yeah, and that's why I think like I'm perfectly content with ending the show, ending Hunter x Hunter where the show ends.
Yeah, that's fine. Do that.
Because it was like the creator was like, yeah, this is a good place to end it because I don't know if I'm gonna finish the next arc. That's like, damn. That's unfortunate, but I mean, like, it definitely makes sense, and it's a good start. Yeah. I feel like there was something else.
I need you guys to make alternate Twitter accounts and block me.
Why?
I fell back below 800. I'm back down to 790.
I fell below 100.
Maybe people got deleted from Twitter.
Oh, that's definitely what happened. I don't think I can think of a single person who has ever unblocked me. I can't think of a single person who has ever unblocked someone on Twitter.
You know what? Kind of fair.
I've unblocked people and then I've just muted them instead.
Yeah, I've actually not muted anyone. I've not found anyone annoying enough that I need to mute. Nope, that's a lie. I've muted a couple brands.
Yeah, I always mute the brand.
Yeah.
Silence brand.
After you mute enough brands on the ads or whatever, you start to get the good ads that like random people pay for, and they're so funny.
It's just like a weird tweet. That's
Yeah, they just spend $50 so people can promote a weird tweet. It's great.
Yeah, that's kind of based, honestly.
You know what's the worst tweets? When someone like says something,
Yeah.
like they say something really nice and like positive and stuff, and underneath they'll just be like a purple vibrator.
Yeah, it's just like a tweet that blows up. And it's just like
promotion.
Vibrator.
And all the good they said in their first tweet is just like it's all canceled out because there's a purple vibrator there.
The next fucking thing.
My favorite ones are like the fucking what is it like the destroy capitalism down with brands tweets. They're like people only exist in order to make money off of you, and then that gets like 1 billion likes or whatever, and then right below like 7 different sponsorships all in a row. It's so funny.
It's like terrible products that are just
yeah. Get this crab claw vibrator or this light that barely works.
Or those projectors that go in your ceiling and you can't see anything.
God.
Back to that bad character thing. I made a tweet recently.
Uh-oh.
And I said people hate Maglev and Shinon, but they turn around and say I love Barracuda.
True.
People got really mad. Someone was like, well, you can dislike good guys for doing bad things, but like you should like a bad guy for doing bad things because he's a bad guy, so that's what they do. And I was like, that's so stupid.
Who said Bakalow's a good guy? Just because you can play as him?
Yeah, they're not good guys.
He's literally like fucking. He's a horrible.
Like Gracia, dude. Those guys are all terrible.
It's this idea that a protagonist has to be the good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, here's a very clear thing. Okay, it's anyone watching who does not quite understand this. Protagonist does not equal good. Antagonist does not equal villain. Okay.
No, the protagonist is just. If I remember correctly,
that
the
should have been
protagonist it just
hammered.
means the one who initiates change, and the antagonist is the one who goes against change.
Not quite. Protagonist
Okay.
is the point of view that the story
Yeah,
and
it's
the
also-
narrative follows. The antagonist
What about
is the antagonistic force is what tries to prevent them from achieving their goal.
Well,
That's
you
it.
have those weird series that are in like the third person where they don't have a true point of view, where we don't follow a specific
and
character.
then in that
See
case,
everything from.
there is no protagonist.
I guess it's true. You're just witnessing the events of the world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Duda is kind of like that, where it's more so you're just witnessing what happens in the city, but we do follow a main cast.
Fair.
What is that called? That's called an ensemble cast, I think.
I don't know. What kind of?
I would say, like
Durara.
Yeah, like I was just talking about Duda.
Oh. Okay.
I love how we went to the
so-
same exact. It's such a good show. What is it called?
I would say they're kind of like the well, okay. So the protagonist is the fucking what's his name? The leader of the what are they called? Colors? The colorless gang or whatever. I forget the dollars. That's it.
Yeah.
That guy. I'd say he's the protagonist, but he's certainly not a good guy though. Like, that's actually the perfect example. That, or even more, if you've ever watched an anime ever, you've probably heard of this one. It's called Death Note. Light Yagami is not a good guy, but he is the protagonist. Just like L is not a bad guy, but he is, you know,
yeah, he is the
antagonist. He's now, albeit L is also not a good guy.
He is what we refer to as a weirdo.
No, he is a morally gray character. And honestly,
he's also a weirdo.
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, yeah, he's fucking weird. But I would say that L is very much a morally gray character, and Light is honestly almost in the same boat. Because, yeah, murder bad, but he's murdering bad people. That, you know, it's kind of, it's the morally gray, more leaning.
I don't think he's in a gray position as much as he is steadily spiraling into a morally black position.
Yeah, well, also...
Because how long until he just... Because his goal isn't to kill bad people.
No.
His goal is to become God.
Yeah.
Like, to be the one true God King of the universe. Or at least of the planet.
Yeah.
I mean, Earth might as well be his universe. He doesn't have space travel. Hell, if he could figure out how to write Cthulhu's name in the book, I'm sure he'd do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Light is a morally black character who's just happens to be doing some morally like white things, which is why people think he's gray.
Like, doesn't that make him gray if he is a black character doing morally white?
No, you can be a completely like evil son of a bitch, and if you do a good thing, that doesn't make you a morally ambiguous character. It just means you're an evil son of a bitch who did a good thing.
True. It's like
if you're an evil son of a bitch and you nuke a country, and then because you nuked that country, you stopped some sort of revolt or whatever that would have destroyed the planet, that doesn't make you a good guy. It makes you an evil son of a bitch who accidentally did a good thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. Sorry. I should say that like Light starts morally gray.
Yeah.
Because his initial intention is like
to rid the world of evil or something stupid like that.
It kind of. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've read Death Note.
And
but then like the book,
wait a minute,
like, takes
I'm just
over
gonna
him, right?
become God, and it's like, okay,
He just
now
doesn't God.
now that's a little bit of a stretch, sir.
I think one of my favorite protagonist bad guys is Ainzel Gon from Overlord. Because he Overlord's very good. He shows up and then he's just like, you know what? I show up in this world. I'm ultra powerful. I got nothing better to do. Fuck it. I'm gonna enslave humanity.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely great because we don't just follow his perspective. We follow the underdog's perspective in a more traditional fantasy like story as well, which is a great contrast. And it makes Ainz feel like a genuine monster, like the actual like demon or Lich King.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. Overlord's great, and it is a banger held back by very shoddy production.
Some of the CG in that show.
Oh, you haven't seen the
not
third
some-
season. It gets worse.
I know, I've seen the thing. I bet.
You saw the stomp?
Yeah. Well, the big fucking monster things that just look.
Oh yeah, the scene
garbage.
is called the stomp, because in the light novel it's 2 pages and all it says is stomp. It's just like stomp and squish because the things just trample an army like a small.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. It's so funny.
Even like Arvis, I would say he's an antagonist, but he's still trying to do what's good for the everything, right? Even though he wants to be emperor, he was still trying to do what's good for Yggdrasil.
Yeah, well,
but
here's the thing: it's like Arvis. I 100% agree, actually, because he's very morally gray in the sense of like I don't even know if it's really morally gray, honestly, because he's just a good guy, but he's manipulated by the bad guy. Like he serves as an antagonistic force, unintentionally, basically.
I mean, even without the Church of Laptir, Arvis is still doing bad things.
No, he sucked at being an emperor too for the whole continent.
Yeah.
But he was trying to do what was best for it.
And even without the Book of Laptir and the Church of Laptir guiding him, he still wanted to overthrow Augustria. He still wanted to create an empire.
Mm-hmm.
If there was no Book of Laptir and no Church of Loptus, he would have still led Sigurd to go to war. He'd have still done all that shit. But the only difference is he probably would have lost.
Mm-hmm.
Against the absolute might of the Chalfie boys. The Chads of Chalfie. Also,
Yeah, you
Arvis
just
is
caught him off guard, right?
Yeah, he's not a morally gray character. He's a red-blooded American. Good old red, white, and blue. He's got the South in his veins.
God.
It runs in his blood.
I like how he knows he messed up afterwards, and he got tricked by Manfroy.
Yeah.
I think that's why a lot of people think he's like a good guy, because he's like, yeah, Manfroy, he fucked me over, but in reality, he was just gonna fuck Sigurd over if Manfroy hadn't fucked him over.
Oh, for sure, he was
he
he
was
was trying to become emperor, but
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Arvis was a shithead top to bottom. He was just a shithead whose actions led to good things in the second half of his life. I do think Emperor Arvis is a more morally gray character. But young Arvis, he's just a bad person.
Yeah, he was like a lot more naive and wanted that power.
Yeah. And you can blame the you can blame the Loptirian blood in his body, but you know.
Can't wait till he's
Penis
recruitable.
Dragon. Oh, true.
No,
I can't wait till you can recruit him in the second half with your create a character.
Yeah.
I love the fucking the meme with it's just the cropped Ishtar hentai. It's like POV. You are the avatar in the genealogy remake. So fucking stupid.
Great.
Can't believe so many people took that one article where they said there's a remake in the works,
The burning
and the
blade.
dude didn't even like have all his info right, and there's like verified accounts saying I can't wait.
Motherfucker called it the burning blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best part is, which one is it? The Burning Blade could be either game.
No, they
No,
were
he
talking
said-
about FE6. Because there's stuff
How
that
the fuck
hasn't
does
been...
it become Burning Blade then?
I don't fucking know. But they were
He said
talking about games that...
Japan exclusive, yeah.
Yeah, Japan exclusive. So.
Die. How the fuck?
I don't know.
They're going to
man.
ruin my favorite game.
Roy's sword shoots fire. Eliwood's does not.
They're going to ruin my favorite game. I will cease to be.
They won't ruin your favorite game because FE6 will still exist. Smile.
True. They will change the perception of my favorite game. We're gonna have to. It's gonna be Ember all over again. It's gonna be the play Ember all over again. You know, if we get an FE6 remake and it rebalances the game, all we're gonna hear is don't play FE6, play Shadows of Alib.
Flames.
I'm gonna start a flame war.
It's gonna be flames.
I went on a.
We'll all start flame wars.
What is it? I stuck my neck out saying the FE community was a good place, and I'm gonna burn it to ashes if they remake FE6. Single-handedly, I will start a wildfire.
Rest in peace, all of these gamers we have met and become friends with.
They will be fuel for my fire.
They will be gone. No, we've got FE6 supporters. Hashtag I don't know.
We've got the FE6 defense squad.
Get this trending on Twitter. Hashtag please, for the love of God, don't remake this game. I think. I mean, honestly, like FE6 remake. Regardless, I'd absolutely pop off for the announcement of it. Mm-hmm. I'd absolutely pre-order it because it's, you know, it's kind of like my favorite game of all time.
I would not pre-order it. I would not even buy it day one. But I would be hesitantly excited.
Like,
because I have seen what
like, yeah, I'd be a little worried, but like, the way I see it, it's a new game. FE1 is not Shadow Dragon. Right? They're fucking completely different.
But the difference for that in that scenario for you is you like FE1 and Shadow Dragon.
Yeah, but that's fine.
I only like Shadow Dragon. So for me, there's
how about this? FE3 to 12. People like FE3.
I like both of these games.
Yeah,
I like both of these games a lot.
They're completely fucking different.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be the same game. Like
no, it doesn't.
I don't see it as a replacement, as both games can exist,
but
at the same time.
You have another counterpoint. You have only named at least decent games. I haven't enjoyed a game that IS has put out under the Fire Emblem brand since FE12. So even if it's an original Fire Emblem, I don't think I'll pre-order it. I think I'm gonna save my money.
I don't even pre-order games anymore.
Yeah, I got Three Houses day one. Like, I pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I've pre-ordered 2 games in my entire life. They were both in the same year.
Unity? Oh, no, you didn't pre-order Guilty. You did pre-order Guilty Gear.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. 3 games.
Yeah, but I said we both pre-ordered Guilty Gear.
Yeah. Forgot about that one.
And we got skamazed.
But, it's 3 Houses, Persona 5 Royal. By the way, still haven't beaten that game.
I don't blame you.
It's not like I don't like it. It's a...
Oh, well, never mind. I blame you again.
This is a long fucking game.
You should have played it on stream.
Literally, and I was. Here's the thing. I beat P5, and then the game came out. I didn't want to do that all again.
Yeah, you're like burnt out, right?
Yeah. Okay, Kutcher, I don't think... Have we talked about this before? What did you think of P5?
I like it. It's a fun game.
Oh, alright.
I think there's, some of the palaces aren't great, in my opinion. Not a huge fan of, like, the last 3 palaces. Pretty much everything after, the, Futada's palace, just kind of not a big fan. But
fair enough. I think it gets worse before then.
No, I think that's a really nice palace. It's less focused on like the fighting and stuff, and more focused on like the actual like puzzle elements, which I'm a big fan.
If they were more difficult, I would have enjoyed them more.
You play on a higher difficulty.
The puzzles don't get harder on higher difficulties, which is an amazing change that you just brought up that I wish games would do that have puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine a Zelda game with 3 difficulties, but the puzzle gets more complex and has more moving pieces on each difficulty. So if you just wanted to get through the game, you could play on easy, but if you play on hard, you have to juggle like 4 rooms. It could be a whole new ass puzzle.
You know,
That could be super dope.
All the puzzles are
just
whack.
saying like
All the puzzles are whack.
difficulty. It kind of reminds me of fucking back to P5. My only playthrough of the game, I was like, yeah, hard mode. So the final boss. Guess how long the final boss took me. P5.
Isn't it
Over
like
an hour?
an hour on average?
So it took me 4 hours.
What the fuck? How did it take you 4? I think I beat it in like an hour and a half.
Yeah, so here's the thing, right? I didn't grind.
Oh, so you had to cheese it?
Cheese it is more like I had to take it very, 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 very slow.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I died right before I killed it. So I had
Oh,
to
so you
restart
did it
the
twice.
entire fight.
So basically it was a 2-hour fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the
you
fight
know
took me like
why
an hour and
I
a half.
fucking died?
And I fucking hated
I
it.
forgot to fucking buff defense. It was terrible. Did the funny defense buff, and then everyone blocked, and that was my thing. I do that every couple turns. And then the one turn I forgot to buff defense, and then I blocked, and then Joker died, and I was like, well, time to restart.
Yeah, that shit's obnoxious. I like the way SMT4 handles it. Where if your main character goes down, just like any other character, at the end of the battle, he'll revive at 1 HP.
Okay, well, I should rephrase. Everyone fucking died.
Oh, you got party wipes.
Oh yeah.
I think I might have died once in P5 on hard mode. Once. I think only once, maybe twice.
Yeah, I didn't die too much.
It's
I
fucking easy game.
I died a lot. I was gonna say the person's name. The last palace owners fight.
Oh, yeah, that fight's stupid, though.
I fucking hate that fight.
I died there once because I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue and I missed his gimmick.
Well, there's the other gimmick where it's like, haha, we're gonna do that almighty spread attack with no warning.
Yeah.
It just kills you. I mean, again, that was probably for me not grinding, so it's like kind of my fault, but I don't like grinding, so.
No, I think, you know what game you would love, Kachur? Xenoblade Chronicles.
Genshin Impact. You are so right.
Fucking cease.
That's actually
Genshin
the
was
only
fun
game.
for a bit.
Okay, Oomphy.
I think Genshin's kind of...
It was fun for a bit.
Yeah, I have not played it. In like, when did it come out?
All I know about
Pretty low.
Genshin...
That minus...
Oh, Kamui's back. Kamui's back.
Yeah.
His Twitter...
Yeah, I don't know what happened
restored.
to his account, but he's back.
But the only thing I know about Genshin is, man, the art is amazing.
Oh, no, it exists.
There are
Yeah, the art's pretty good.
so many great characters in Genshin.
Half the girls are base as fuck. And the other half are like children.
All of them are great, but half of them are hot.
Well, okay, yeah, I guess. Okay, what I said base as fuck.
Yeah. Alright. And Flying Klee and them aren't based. They're based. They're just not hot. She's a fucking little girl that throws bombs.
Which one?
And
Klee?
yeah, she just throws like firebombs.
She's the Oomphy character.
Every time I see a gif of her throwing fire bombs, she looks so happy. She's a little arsonist. It's great. And then what? The other ones are like, one is the Chinese zombie or whatever that from Darkstalkers.
Oh, Hu Tao or whatever. Yeah.
And then the other one, she's like a drunk cat girl, right? The last Genshin girl.
I have no idea.
There's like a drunk cat girl. Because there's one of those like 800-year-old lollies who's like an old grandma who drinks. That trope. And she's a cat girl on top of it. I think she fights with alcohol. I saw some like gif of it.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about actually, yeah.
Yeah, she's got a banging design. She's super cool. I just wish she wasn't fucking in the body of a 12-year-old because she seems dope.
Fair. God. Yeah, I do like
I wish Genshin wasn't malware.
Malware?
I wish it was a real game and not brain malware.
Dog, no, it is a real game. Haven't you... Remember the Masterpiece meme? It's like every Masterpiece has its cheap copy. Like, every Masterpiece, like Genshin, had its cheap copy. It's Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I figured you said Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, this shit's so funny to me.
The exploration in Genshin's actually pretty fun too, though.
No, yeah, it's a fun game. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only open world game I have played where I was not instantly bored. So, props to that. It's probably because I was, like...
staring at anime girl ass.
Maybe. Also, I will say her dash is very poggered. She turns into, like, a puddle of water and goes zoom.
Isn't she the one voiced by Rai Tanaka?
I don't fucking know.
And she, like, moans when she climbs rocks?
No, that's,
Lisa?
Lisa, yeah.
Yeah, all I know about her is she's voiced by the same voice actress who does Neptune. And Rai Tanaka is fucking amazing. Her vocal range is insane.
I didn't even want one of the girls. I wanted D-Luke the whole time. That dude's awesome.
Yeah, the dudes look dope. No, I don't see enough dude art.
Show us a Venti.
He's the only dude who gets art, and he's probably the dude I like the least.
Kaya gets art. And D-Luke.
Yeah, D-Luke got a good bit.
The ones I see getting the most art are the red hair and the blue haired ones. Like they're in suits or whatever.
So,
there's an artist I follow who draws them together a lot.
They're like brothers. So
wait, are they?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I don't play the game.
They're not like. I don't think they're. I think they're like adoptive brothers, but.
So anime brothers. It's okay.
Yeah. D-Luke and Kaya or whatever.
The funny eye patch man?
Yeah, the ice dude and D-Luke.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
I didn't remember that.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that so I can keep following the artist.
What does that mean?
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that and I don't have this Genshin lore in my head. So I can look at the good art this artist makes with a clear conscience.
Oh, I have a question.
Looking at the art of Camilla and Corin. What?
What do you think the new Switch Pro is gonna do for the Smash?
Here's the
with
what?
The Ethernet cable.
Oh my god. Okay, I was waiting for that one. I think the new Switch, we'll just call it a Switch Pro because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I think it is a horrendous upgrade, but a great first purchase for a Switch.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
No, actually, I think depending on how much it costs.
I think it's a regular, right?
Yeah,
if it's
like $3 something.
Yeah. Okay, so I think agreed. It is just if it's not that much more expensive, it's just better. but it is not an upgrade, and I will not be buying one.
Yeah, like if you
Yeah, I
don't
think they're
own a
just
Switch,
making the
I think it's probably worth it. Because I
Because
mean,
unless
built-in Ethernet port is really nice. in my opinion.
now, unless there is hardware upgrades, and they just Nintendo'd it and didn't tell us.
Yeah, pretty much.
If there are hardware upgrades, I will buy it. If there are not hardware upgrades, I might still buy it and give my old Switch to my sister.
I don't think
Yeah,
they want to like
fair enough.
bottleneck the people who had the other Switch. That's probably why.
They fucking did it with the 3DS!
Yeah, they did
No,
deal with that
They
too.
did
So that's
not. The XL
They did!
actually didn't. It
No,
wouldn't let it.
the
the
new
other stick did.
3DS. When they made the new 3DS, which could only play some games,
Yeah.
but they continued to make other 3DS models and games that both games could play. Because what the fuck, Nintendo?
Yeah, you can
And
play
then you had
Xenoblade on
games,
the.
and then you had games that could be played on both. But if you had the new 3DS, you could do different things with them. Like in Echoes, you had his amiibo support, and you can use the like stick on the top to look around.
Yeah.
Fucking wild, man. Stupid as shit.
Yeah, you just straight up couldn't play Xenoblade on the other models.
Nope, and it barely ran on the new 3DS.
Mhm. It was decent, but you're better off just not playing
You're
that
better
one.
off just playing the Wii port, or playing
Yeah.
the Wii original, or DE, because DE is fire.
It was just back then the Wii version cost so much.
It still does!
Really?
It's
I thought
fucking
it like went down a
expensive.
bit.
No, it's fucking expensive.
Really?
It's more people want it, because more people like Xenoblade.
Mhm. You know, I wish I got the Xenoblade X limited edition or special edition.
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii, $70 on Amazon. That's quite a bit.
That's it?
Yeah. I mean, for a Wii
Oh.
game, that's quite a
That's
bit.
what I meant. Like I saw it around like 70, 80, and I thought that's a decrease in price of what it used
Yeah,
to be.
that is
Oh,
a
yeah.
huge decrease to what it used to be.
I should say.
It used to
I
be
should
like
say
150,
I
160.
should say this is $70 Canadian, so that's probably like $50.
That's like... Wait, no fucking way, what?
Yeah, that's what I was saying because I saw it and I was like, wait, that's kind of cheap for that game. It used to be
'Cause I
over
remember,
100.
yeah, it used to be like almost 200.
Yeah.
No fucking way. I might cop this right now, actually.
Like, all these games are gonna be worth nothing.
Yeah,
when,
it's $70 for me. That's
when
it.
the remakes come out.
Should have. Well, that's the Canadian site. I should say.
Oh, is this in Canadian?
Yeah.
Cringe Canadian.
But yeah, no, Telius games. I don't know. Radiant Dawn's $90 still, I think.
I got my Radiant Dawn for $70. I'm very happy.
What is the most
Yeah,
expensive
50
game you guys
bucks?
know?
Buy Nintendo. Is this a reprint? This is market price. This has to be a reprint.
Well, I have P5R, the Phantom Edition, which is like $120.
Wait, what was the question, Wind?
I said, what was the most expensive game, or what is the most expensive game?
The most expensive game that I own?
Yeah.
The Nintendo. Oh.
I think
I don't
have
know.
Bar Gold with like the Pokewalker and everything. That's probably what it is.
Dude, I got so lucky. Or maybe not lucky, but like, I'm glad I decided to comp when I did.
How much does...
Shit. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, mine's like... I got mine for like half that price.
Yeah.
I got mine for my birthday when I was a kid. So.
There's a Lucina Figma. That's base. Dude, a fucking Sheeta Nendroid?
How much is TTYD cost right now?
Thousand Year Door. It's like
Yeah.
over 100 probably.
That's probably the most expensive game I own then. I own a copy of Thousand Year Door.
I own 3 copies of that game.
Open your door.
I've had 2 of them through my life. One of them wasn't even mine.
Literally
One of them was
not
my
even
friend's who I never gave it back.
on Amazon, 10 used. The lowest price is 130.
Why? Yeah, I have Heart Gold with the Pokewalker and my like everything's in good condition, and there's like it's like over $300 what I'm seeing.
Nice.
Yeah. I never knew it costed this much.
Oh yeah, dude. Pokemon games go for so much. It's actually insane.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver have like this big box that it came with, and it's like really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got mine secondhand, so I never got a chance to get the box. Or the Pokewalker.
It's kind of a lame thing. It seemed really cool, but then it's kind of. But I keep seeing the Animal Crossing Space Buns thing on Twitter.
Oh yeah, it's the what is it? The anniversary of the Space Buns incident.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That was so funny. I can't believe that was already a year ago.
Yeah. Time flew.
Shoutouts to Twitter.
Now all you see is just family memes on Twitter.
It's great. I love it.
I really like them.
They're going to be very bad very soon, but right now they're good.
Shoutouts to fans.
They're getting to be a little. They're already hitting that point. I just see them everywhere now.
They're really funny though.
If they're like clever, then yeah, they're good. But some are just so basic.
Yeah, like the fucking the Beerus one, like it's like, oh no, it's suicide. Beerus is too strong. Beerus made him strong, but not as strong as family. It's like, what the fuck? Oh god. Honestly, that just like. It's basically people just making fun of how fucking dog shit the Fast and Furious is.
Yeah.
Without realizing.
I didn't even know a new movie was coming out.
They're all so. Okay. You know what? Benefit of the doubt, I think the first 3 are very passable movies. I think, like, you know what? I kind of like Pretty Cars Go Vroom and, like, illegal drag racing fun movies, right? And then they all become the same fucking action movie. Just the same shit. It's like, literally, how is there entertainment value in this? Is someone in the comments, please tell me.
At one point. Yeah. They started adding, like, The Rock, and I was like, okay, I don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
That's the power of alcohol. It makes all movies good.
No.
I think I've only seen, like, 3 of them.
Here's the thing.
They're not good.
Here's the thing about, like, okay. This... Now, I would assume that this is technically a hot take. I would 1000% prefer to watch a bad movie over a painfully mediocre movie.
Oh, same.
So, like, shoutouts to Troll 2. If you guys don't know what Troll 2 is, let me explain. Troll 2, with no Troll 1, by the way. There is no such thing as Troll 1. It is only Troll 2. Is about goblins, not trolls, vegetarian goblins who turn people into green mush so they can eat them.
Oh, that meme is from this movie.
Oh
that
my
dude's
god.
Right? Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that's one of the most enjoyable experiences I've ever had watching a movie.
Yeah, that meme. That's a classic meme right there.
It is, yeah, very classic. But yeah, phenomenal experience watching that movie. Much preferable to, Fast and Furious. Or let me get some more examples, like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. They're like hilarious for all the wrong reasons. I love them. They're some of my favorite movies. They're not good, but I love them.
Wait, which movies aren't good?
Huh?
Which movies aren't good?
I don't know. I think they're alright.
The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, like, they're not bad.
No, the second movie is legitimately actually good.
You say that. When's the last time you watched it?
Probably 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's a pretty long time ago. I watched it a couple months ago. And it's the visual effects. Okay, listen. There was literally a dude like talking about the movie like on TV or whatever. Like literally when the first movie came out, he's like, yeah, the visual effects fucking suck. So it's not even it aged poorly. It's like, no, they just suck.
The movies kind of look like booty butt cheeks, but they're the animation's booty butt cheeks, but the direction's pretty good.
Yeah,
like they work with what they have really well.
You say Spider-Man 2 is legitimately good. By that logic, all three of them are good because they're all the same movie. If you hadn't noticed, they're all the same. You can't argue this point.
They are very samey.
They're all the same. That being said, I fucking adore these movies. They're great. I love them. They are so funny. But like, it's not like this movie's quality, more of a I enjoy this kind of thing, right? You take that.
I'd rather.
That's much better than James Cameron's Avatar. Fucking dog shit movie.
I never watched that movie. I never cared about watching a movie about blue people in the jungle. Or
boring as fuck. It looks.
Yeah, it's really fucking bad.
Like, hear me out. It's like oh wow, it was like visually, I'll give it that. The visuals are stunning. They still hold up today. They will still hold up in 20 years, I bet. But aside from that, literally name a fucking character from that movie. Please
Avatar.
Name a character. Avatar. So true. Like, you can't name a character from that movie. There's no one memorable. All I remember is the main character's in a wheelchair. They call him Wheels or something. I don't fucking know.
A movie I really liked that was bad. The Purge, the first one. The first Purge. I never watched any of the other ones, but I don't know if you guys watched it. It was just so dumb. It was like the dumbest idea too, and it's like everyone just starts killing each other.
The concept of the Purge is very odd. I think it's it would make for a very funny movie, I would assume. I haven't seen it.
It's not, unfortunately. It is painfully boring.
The first one is kind of funny because it doesn't take itself super seriously. But the other ones, I think they started taking themselves seriously, and I never really watched them. But I remember that was back when I used to actually like smoke weed and stuff. So
stoner.
It was really fun.
I think like it's just like because I never watched The Purge because I have never been one for horror movies, which I like. More recently, I know how that sounds, having Higurashi my favorite piece of media, but I was not a big horror fan for the longest time. I'm still not a huge fan of like the just cringe horror. Like, the reason I like Higurashi so much is because it's not just like jump scares. It's like, oh wait, this is actually like unsettling as fuck sometimes. I like that kind of shit. Like, I'm a big fan of that, and also big fan of like, if it is just like a cringe ass jump scare thing, I want it to be funny. I want it to be Scream. Scream is fucking hilarious. There is, like,
Scream is.
At the very least, Scream. The one that really sticks out to me is Scream 4. That movie's so funny.
God, I don't remember when I watched it a million times. If it was 5 or 4.
They're just funny, man. I like horror movies that are.
Is 4 the one with Charlie Sheen at the start?
What?
Go ahead.
Is
So
that the one with
that's-
Charlie Sheen at the start? That's probably 5,
I
right?
think you're
It's
thinking
Scary
of
Movie.
Scary Movie, yeah.
Yeah,
talking
Oh
about,
no,
there's
that's
funny.
I'm just talking
okay.
about
No, I got them all mixed up.
Scream, straight up Scream.
Okay, no, yeah, you're right. Okay, have you ever watched that Netflix series Scream?
I didn't actually.
It's like a show. That one's really
Heard
good
it
too.
was decent, yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking forgot that existed. Holy hell. But you know what?
Did you guys see the new patch notes? Leia's getting a buff.
Huh?
They're buffing Leia. Did you see the patch notes dropped?
Isn't he already pretty good?
Yeah, he's pretty strong, but they're buffing him.
He's got some cool
They gave him a
combos.
gun.
Of course. Dude, have you guys seen I think this sticks out to me personally as like maybe the funniest, but also like take it seriously horror movie. Cabin in the Woods.
What is Cabin in the Woods?
No, I've never. I don't honestly watch a lot of horror.
I don't watch a lot of
I
movies.
don't either. My one friend back in high school, when I like really didn't like horror, he was like, haha, we're gonna watch a horror movie when you spend the night, because he's an asshole. So you put that one on. That is the first horror movie I legitimately enjoyed. I'm not a big, like, I still don't watch many of them. That movie is just entertaining as fuck. Basically, they're basically in like a simulation when they get
Matrix.
there. It's very strange, but there's like basically there's people behind the scenes controlling what goes on, so they like fucking like basically like spin a wheel, and they're just like, hey, whatever it lands on is what they're gonna fucking have to deal with. So it's like, oh yeah, it lands on like zombies or whatever. It's like, cool. And so it's just like there's just so much shit in that movie. It's pretty funny. Funny stoner man, goated character. Don't remember his name, but he has a coffee mug that turns into a bomb. It's very based. I'm like, there is a fucking unicorn in that movie. Like, it's just stabs a dude. Like, you can't make this shit up. It's such a strange fucking movie, but I love it. I need to watch it again.
So did you guys see there was a 10v10 in Guilty Gear recently? I believe it was all Japanese players, and it was fucking insane. It went on for 6.5 hours. So the way the 10v10 format works is you have 20 lives. Yeah, it's a crew battle basically, but it's a little differently than how Smash runs crew battles. You have 2 lives. No one, and then when you lose, you play a set, and if you lose, normally in the games you just play one game. But Guilty Gear is so fast that they played a set. And if you lose, 2-1, 2-0, whatever, you lose a life and you get ejected. Ejected, and the next player comes in.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go on a win streak of more than 3 unless you're the anchor. Well, Daru, probably the best Eno in Xrd, and right now definitely the best Eno in Strive. When he got put up, he went in first, and he lost against an Anji. And when he got put back in as the anchor, he had 1 life against 6 players, all with 1 lives. And his first opponent was Samido, the best chip and probably the best player in the game right now. If not the best, he's top 3. Him, Deb, and Sonic Fox. And then he just beats him. It's a very close set, but he wins. And then he plays against the Anji that knocked him out in the first game, and he wins. And then he plays against Roy Sol, and he wins. Then he plays against the Geo, and he wins again. And now it's 1v1. Both teams on their final final lives, and he 2-0s the May player. and he brings it back the 1v6 reverse sweep.
God damn.
Garo is a legend.
Damn.
And it was like 40 minutes. It took him 40 minutes to do it. He had to be on his A game. And so many games came down to last game, last round. It's insane how much his back was against the wall. And somehow he fucking did it.
God damn. There were other things I've been meaning to talk about, and I just don't fucking remember.
Yeah, I blank as soon as I start talking on the podcast. I'll come with ideas and then blank on them.
So everyone on Twitter was going about like being 0 and 2. What does that mean?
Being 0 and 2, that's when you. So 0 and 2 is tournament terms for losing 2 games.
And
So
then
when
what
you
happens when you're
You're
out?
out. So when you lose your first game, you go down to the losers bracket, and then when you lose again, you're out of the tournament. So someone who's 0 and 2 is someone who doesn't win. And at any point, what is it? That 67, I think it is, percent of the players will go 0 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
But if you're in the losers bracket, haven't you already lost already?
Well, okay, so here. Okay, so basically.
No, I think it's 50% of the players that go 0 and 2. I'm sorry.
50%.
Yeah, because half of the players had to get knocked out.
Roughly. That's a little bit lower.
Roughly 50%. I think it is lower.
Some people gotta buy round 1 and stuff.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah. So it's the same big bracket. They both lead to the same grand finals. So basically, it's called double elimination. So you essentially have 2 lives. Imagine it like you're just playing the game. Like you have 2 rounds, right? If you lose a round, you're still in. It's just harder, basically. So, yeah. And then...
If you 0 and 2, then you just lost instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, if you go into losers bracket, you have to play 2 extra games. At minimum. So if you go into losers bracket round 1, you have to play an extra game to get to grand finals. And then in grand finals, you have to make a reset.
Oh, you have to play a fuck ton more than that. If you go into losers.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the
bracket. Wait, do you have to play?
Yeah, most of the bracket.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. I'm having a brain... I'm having a brain fart. You're right. You have to play like 6 or 7 more games.
Because here's the thing, right? Winners literally gets cut in half every single round.
Yeah, that's true.
So... It is very hard to win a tournament going into losers early. Or it's going into losers at all. It's just hard to win a tournament. Yeah. But I mean, you know.
The crazy people are the people who go out round 1 and then bring it all the way back. I don't know how the fuck they do it.
I know, there was a really good Smash player that did that one time. They literally got out like round 1. And then they just
My favorite round 1 story is Stay Jam did this thing called the Rollbackian Rumble, where they played footsies. And the winner of the tournament was the very first game they watched, and he went and he got knocked out and into losers bracket and then brought it all the way back.
Oh.
My boy Big Turtle, El Tortuga. That stream is like. It's like 2 hours long and it's amazing. Rollbackian Rumble. Well, the highlight for YouTube
is Tortuga, man. Why did you say it? I'm thinking about Pirates of the Caribbean now.
You're welcome.
It sounded like you were gonna say something. Good talk.
This is a car fighting game, by the way. I just posted in.
Yeah.
This is sick as fuck.
A car fighting game? What?
Yeah. The cars are doing gun flames.
Oh, that's amazing.
Dude,
This is so sick.
you know what it is? You know what it is?
Hmm.
I can't fucking wait for Dom DLC. Nothing is stronger than family.
Oh my god.
God.
Oh, like
I
mods.
can't wait to / Dom.
Dom from Past 9. Nothing stronger than family. They're in
Yeah,
cars.
there'll be like mods in GGST. I thought you were talking about
Oh.
that.
No, I thought I was talking about the car fighting game.
Oh,
Pretty sick.
Car fighting game, but yeah, that fits the bill for Fast and Furious.
You know, speaking of DLC, who do you guys want to think? Or sorry, who do you think is going to be the first DLC character, and who do you want to be the first DLC character?
Want Jacko. I don't care who it is.
All right, well,
It's
I hate
personal.
you.
Oh, that's
Shut
fine.
up.
You're fine.
well, I don't know
League
many
of-
characters,
League of-
but I just want
League of
Dizzy, to
Legends
be honest.
next.
Honestly, I want Goku. That's
Wait, you're talking about Smash or Guilty Gear?
yes, both. I want Goku in both. Advent Dragon Ball hater wants Goku in his favorite video game.
I think
Why?
they might do Jam first. Jam is she's very popular. She's probably really easy to bring over. I think it'll be like Jam or Biken first. I don't think Dizzy will be the first one. I would love if she was. And then if I had my pick of GG characters to bring over, I want more Farce. I want more Saul. Give me Holy Order Saul.
Now you know who it's gonna be? Motherfucking Gold Lewis.
I would play the shit out of him. I hope he's a fast grappler.
Oh god. Dude, okay.
GG needs another grappler.
Vernon, please.
Vernon's a traditional Shoto. Not like
What?
he's not like a Guilty Gear Shoto. He's just a fucking he is Ryu, Vernon. That'd be
How-
fucking great.
Dude, his entire thing is he just has robot arm. That's it.
Yeah, he shoots a fireball out of the robot arm. He uses the robot arm to do a Shoryuken. He does an arm Tatsu.
He does not Shoryuken.
I'm telling you, he could. Has he tried?
Probably not. But
Alright then, we won't know until he tries. He could probably Shoryuken with the robot arm. You can install a thruster into the bottom of it.
ribbing.
You don't need to jump then, you just let the rocket do all the work.
What about that Testament, dude?
Oh god, please not.
Yeah, give me Testament. So I can complain about the matchup in 2 games.
Such a cool design.
Yeah, he's
Both
sick.
players on their way to call their perfect game, or they're on their way to complain about their perfect game.
Okay, but I complain about all the games I love, even if they're great. Because no game is, perfect.
6 is perfect.
Yeah, there's still things to complain about.
Oh yeah, Bartra does exist.
Yeah, the Kanto glitch as well. Sometimes Klein and Tate just don't move.
Yeah, Roy's
I was
promotion
explaining
and
that,
just
oh my god, shut
and hit rates.
Oh,
Yeah.
rates, yeah. Also,
The C's objective.
Roy's terrible growth rates. That is my least favorite complaint about Roy. Is when they
Arcadia is too hard.
Okay, but when people complain about Roy's growths, you know how angry that makes me? He has very good growths. It's like a 45% strength growth. Bro, what do you want from him?
I don't know.
Well,
I've never
the
even
biggest
looked at his
problem with
posts.
Roy is that he has a hard time seeing combat and his bases are atrocious. But that's kind of the point.
Yeah, and his bases aren't even like that atrocious, honestly.
No.
Like, he only has
They are lower than both calves, and he
Barely.
doesn't have calf movement.
Barely.
Yeah.
It's
The biggest thing is his bulk. He has less bulk than both of them by quite a bit.
Yeah. It's
He
'cause of
gets
his
too hot.
HP.
He gets 2 hit by enemies that they get 3 hit. Or yeah, he gets 2 hit by enemies that 3 hit them.
Not true. Chapter 1 enemies will 2-hit everyone.
Yeah,
Except
I don't
for
mean
Marcus,
them. The soldiers in chapter 3, they 3 hit Alan Lance, they 2 hit Roy.
Shout out to Wade. He 1 rounds chapter 3 soldiers.
Same with Lot.
No, actually.
Or sorry, chapter 2 soldiers. Lot doesn't 1 round chapter 3. He does with the steel axe though.
The steel axe he can't double.
He does double the 0 speed ones.
He only has 3 AS with a steel axe.
He has 4 AS with the steel axe.
That's not true.
Wade with the hammer has 3 AS. Lot has 4 AS with the steel axe.
So he has 12 con.
Yeah.
The steel axe weighs 16?
I have no clue.
I think it's 16.
Hey, look.
I have the power of the internet.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. 15.
15 weight. And he has 12 con. I guess we're done by 3.
So much awesome Final Fantasy IX art coming out right now because it's like the anniversary. It's amazing.
Stats. Lot. Okay, it has a 7 speed.
So he has exactly 4. Let's go. I told you.
Well, Wade can do it.
He has the
with
same
an
speed
iron axe,
base as
so he's
her.
better.
Yeah.
He's
That is true.
You know what?
Wade is king champ.
Here it is. Here it is. Wade is better than Lot.
What about
Chapter
Ward?
3, agreed. Chapter 2,
Ward
lots
is,
better.
God, I love my Wade staff.
Ward.
Shout outs to Ward and Fanny. And Tate.
Fanny's a godlike name.
Fanny's like... It's my... Yeah, Shauna is my favorite FE10 perf. Old translation jokes are much funnier than they should be, I think.
Yeah.
There was a really good one, but I fucking forget what it is. I'm a little sad about that.
Red, the color of Aranus.
Wha-
Oh no, Fury's her new name. Never mind. That joke doesn't work.
No, Fury is the
That's her
original
old
translation.
Wait, is Fury the old one?
Yeah.
Ernest
Ernest is the-
new.
Okay, I had a brain fart, so the joke does work.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I really miss Manya though. I changed it to Anad, which I don't like at all.
Yeah. Who the fuck?
Manya was so much better.
Boost? I don't even know who the fuck that is. Is that an FE4?
That's Ernest's sister. She's in Heroes.
Whose sister?
Ernest's
Speaking of-
sister.
I got hero. I liked Heroes art for the first
I
time,
didn't know she had a
unironically.
sister. What the fuck? Me,
I should play.
someone who has not played FE4. Smile. After 5, I'm gonna play. Okay, I should finish 3 for 5.
Yeah.
And then I'll play 12. And then I'll probably play 4, and then like I'm gonna play Gaiden before I play Echoes.
You know what I really don't understand about Heroes? Why they keep releasing alts of their original characters before actual characters from the series have gotten in, and beloved characters too.
Money.
I mean,
Give us
I can't
Marcus.
complain too much because they gave us Goat Mama Armpit,
Mhm.
But I still want Marcus in the game.
See, but
Well,
they
they
could
gave-
also just give Mia armpit, and that'd be better.
Okay, but I have both.
They gave
I have Bad Funny Sword Girl and Goat Mama.
but they gave her armpit. They gave her like tits. They gave her feet. They gave her thighs. They gave everything in that one.
Yeah, they went all the way.
Yeah,
They said, how many fetish do we want? Yes.
They
yeah.
gave her horns.
That is... Okay. Listen. We call those blowjob handles.
I've never heard that before.
No.
You should read more Dojin's Win.
I think I'm alright.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's a very valid, fair response. Yeah.
I'm glad no one said that about Edelgard. That I've seen.
No, they did. You're in the wrong places. There's art of it too.
Right.
Wow.
I mean, is it
It's
surprising?
actually-
Is it really surprising?
It's the best part of that design, the horns.
Yeah, I really like the horns,
Yeah.
but I don't like them for that reason.
As a connoisseur of monster girls, I must say you are cringe.
I don't like her husk form at all, but
Yeah, I don't like the blue lions form. That form looks cool, but it's just not, it's not
it
odd.
doesn't make sense. I feel like she's
She's
strong
seriously
enough
just
without having to
fucking saying it's
resort
not
to
hot.
that.
You're strange,
What?
man. Did you seriously just say it's cool, but it's not hot?
I never. Who said that? Nev said that.
Yeah, of course Neb said it.
I mean, look, Timeskip Edelgard's hot. Like,
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
two ways about it. She's
She
fucking.
is.
She's a short stack with big titty, and then they turn her into a monster girl. That should be everything I like and more. But no,
What
she's
kind of
just
monster
weird,
girl?
champ.
She's just a big fucking like rock, bro.
She's a monster. Hey, listen. I've seen some good-looking rocks.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, Angelo Rock, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Hi, yo, Angelo. Haha, look at my funny JoJo reference.
That's so funny. It's just a fucking rock. They just turned a dude into a rock.
That is really
His
fun. I love how it becomes the
existence.
couples hang out. That's my
Yeah.
favorite part.
It's kind of messed up.
I like how he'll just walk past the man who almost murdered his mother and go, yo, Angelo.
Yeah.
Josuke's great.
Josuke very base. He's gonna fix that spaghetti. I love that is my. If anything were to convince me to start reading manga, it would be a panel of Josuke saying, "I'm gonna fix that spaghetti." Like that. What a powerful image.
Explaining to people the Let's Go Eat Italian Food chapter is amazing.
He puts a bunch of these little guys in this food. And they eat the food. They think it's bad, but it's actually good. That's part 4.
Their skin starts melting, but it's actually only dead skin.
Yeah. What a strange
It's great.
show.
It's amazing. You could even say it's bizarre.
Is that a motherfucking JoJo? I hate everything. Oh, you know what we haven't talked about actually?
Is your fan on? Because your mic cutting out like it used to.
What?
Is your fan on? Because your mic keeps cutting out.
It's cutting out? I mean, it's on, yes.
It's
Yeah.
sounding fine right now, though.
Yeah, but it's cut out a couple times. You've heard it, right, Win?
It's
Yeah, a little bit.
sad.
But- It's fine now.
Bro, I got some fucking lemonade.
You know what's
This shit goes
more
hard.
important than lemonade? Surprisingly?
Nothing.
Not surprisingly, actually. It's, X-Man.
If you say some lame shit, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, yeah, you're right.
What
You're
did
right.
you
You're
say?
right.
X-Man.
Oh,
I had to. You know? It's that time of the week.
It's that time of the day, let's be real.
Well,
I thought you were gonna have a cringe food opinion.
Achu only
like,
has cringe food
you're
opinions.
so fucking wrong. You don't even like French toast. You fucking dummy.
When did I say I don't like French
Okay,
toast?
You said you like
You
toast.
like toast more, so that's basically saying
Yeah,
you
I
don't like
do.
French toast.
No, they're completely different.
No, invalid.
Oh, I like
opinion.
short. It's like saying I like short girls more, and thus I must only not like tall girls.
No,
You
because
hate
there's no
tall girls?
objectively better. That's true. He hates tall girls. Kind of cringe, honestly. Tall girls are better.
Stop putting
anyways.
words in my mouth.
Rosalina, based.
Although I will admit,
She's like
tall girls with a flat chest are
fucking,
queen. That's queen shit.
just truing. She's like 7 foot something. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just go all the way and be Friedrich der Grosse.
Can we talk about Bayonetta, by the way? Not the fact that, like, okay. Speaking of just tall girls, right? You know how she's like 10 feet tall?
Yeah.
You know how in the overworld when you're in the, like the, fuck. There's like that fucking, I don't know, like, I'm just gonna call it the witch realm because I don't fucking remember that shit, whatever it's called. But when you're walking around, you can't interact with, like, the people in the normal world. They
Yeah.
are the same fucking height as her. Everyone is a monster. Human beings are just like 10 feet tall in that state. Also, something to note, Mario is canonically like 5'10". Have you seen the people in Odyssey? They are double his height. I think video games are just trying to tell us something. People are really fucking tall in their game. Like, literally, like, come on.
I like to think that Mario's height is wrong, and he's been lying on his Tinder profile, and he's actually a manlet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense in the sense that, like his comparison of height to, like, Rosalina.
Peach has always been, and Peach has always been like double his height.
Not really.
He needs a mushroom to even get up there.
He doesn't even get up there with a mushroom. That's the sad part.
He's
Yeah,
like
like,
he's the same height when he is a mushroom in the 2D.
I think he's still a little
he's
shorter.
not. He's way shorter than her with a mushroom.
I don't think it's like way shorter. But...
My frame of reference
in OG
is
Mario. You're wrong.
My frame of reference is. Have you guys played New Super Mario Bros?
No, but I played.
Depends on which one. There's like 40 of them.
The first one on the Wii. The first one on the Wii with the red case. With like a bigger mushroom or whatever, a regular mushroom, he's like half her height. She's like a head and shoulders and then some above him. He stands at like boob level. It's great.
Maybe everyone's just tall.
FP Portugal on my timeline stealing tweets again.
Classic.
Hey, man.
He stole mine like 1 minute after I posted it one time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I posted a meme and he stole it 1 minute later.
That's fucked up.
He's got his notifications on for the funniest people in the community.
So true.
I was like, how's this dude cranking out? Because I make memes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, how is this dude cranking out this many memes
You should just block it.
that are actually like kind of funny? And then I just realized, yeah, oh, he's stealing them.
Yoink!
Yeah.
Literally just block
Well, it's not
it,
really like
and then
stealing.
you can't take yours. Big break.
Well, I don't really care if he does, to be honest. But I thought it was funny that he did it 1 minute after.
You guys just had the same idea immediately.
Oh yeah, totally. Fabricated the exact same meme out of existence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about this the other day. In the infinite cosmos, if time goes on forever, eventually someone will accidentally create the exact same song as someone else.
Yeah, that's how.
What if humanity gets wiped out? I think that's there's a bigger chance of them getting wiped out than creating the same song.
Yeah, it'd be really funny.
they'd copyright strike. A billion years later.
MCA. Like civilization fucking starts rebuilding itself. You got like cavemen and shit. Goddamn
You have
Neanderthals.
cavemen
They fucking
coming, they're
pop
gonna give
in
you up.
some fucking Katy Perry into their fucking vinyl player, and they're like, "Damn, that's illegal."
I will make
This
sure
is
no matter
my
what I do,
intellectual property.
I will make sure no matter what I do, weird champ, to save as much city pop as possible, so that at the end of humanity, people can still listen to good music.
I will simply not. I don't know where I was going with this.
And I'll do humanity a second favor. I'll get rid of Prague, so they don't have to sift through bad
You'll
music.
literally perish. Like, I'm gonna like fucking ban you from stupid fucking bitch.
You banned him?
No, I did not. No, I just did. Wait, did I ban him? Okay, no, I didn't.
He's still in here.
I was like, wait a minute. I swear I hit the disconnect button. Why is he taking so long to get back in? Does he not notice? You know what?
Wonder if
Peace of mind, honestly.
Why is he? Yeah, why is he taking so long?
Why is he's conjuring up.
What is he doing?
I feel like he just hasn't. There's no way.
No, he's not. There's no way he's talking to himself.
He can't be that dumb. Right? You're not that dumb. How long did it take for you to notice?
What the fuck is he doing? That's a Zato theme, right?
That is that. I love that button. But
That's how it felt when I heard the disconnect. That's why it took me so long. I had to find the song and get to that part. That's how it felt.
Oh,
It felt like this.
get the sweet and sour sauce.
I love that fucking song so much.
Sweet and sour sauce, not barbecue.
I feel like you're referencing something.
It's a fucking video. It's really.
I've never seen it. I want to see this.
Her memes are pretty good.
Dude, Guilty Gear memes go hard.
I saw a thread of a bunch of Zato memes that were really good.
Zato Gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a classic. You can't
Have
hate
you-
on Zato Gaming.
Have you
It's
seen the
literally
one
blind.
where? Have you seen the one where it's Milia standing behind them, and it's Eddie holding up a can of G Fuel, and she's like, "Damn, he's actually really good at this
Yeah.
game."
Yeah.
That one's really good.
Can I just mention how unbelievably fucking stupid it is that they get the one blind character in the cast to go on the computer? Like, what?
No, that's amazing.
It's so stupid.
No, I love it.
I mean, it's like,
Also, can Zato use Eddie to see? Like, are they linked that kind of way, where he can like?
I don't fucking know.
Because if
Well, how
so,
is he
he's
using the
not really
computer?
blind. Muscle memory, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's like a neural network. Magic.
Who knows?
Maybe he's just Okay. Shoutouts to Daredevil. My one friend. Okay, so in not even high school. I think this was public school.
I will
like,
be right back.
Okay. I was
I gotta hit the
like,
bathroom.
damn, bro. Daredevil is like one of my favorite Marvel characters. He's so cool. My friend's just like, yeah, bro. I love the fucking superhero the blind superhero where his superpower is to see. I'm like, okay. Well, now that you say it that way.
My superpower is I can't see.
God.
Well, Daredevil's cool as hell.
He is cool as hell. He's a badass lawyer. He could beat the shit out of you. Dude, fuck. Imagine if that show got more seasons. Smile.
I don't think I've finished it. I've watched a lot of it. I don't think I've finished it.
It's so good.
It's been small.
I think there's
Yeah,
like
it was
3
really good.
seasons.
I think I watched the first 2.
Mm. Yeah, God. I think, like, yeah, I should go back and rewatch them. They're really good. There's so much stuff I gotta go rewatch.
Just don't have the time to do that kind of thing. To rewatch stuff. Especially when I got so much new stuff I want to watch too.
Mm-hmm. I honestly, like, I've definitely got time to rewatch stuff. It's just like, I don't know, not so much for TV shows unless I fucking adore them, like Higurashi or Haruhi or God, what else?
Actually, Higurashi isn't even that long. It's like 24 episodes a season isn't that bad. And there's only like what, 3 seasons?
3 seasons, yeah, and a 4th one
Yeah,
is
that's not
currently
bad.
airing.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I wanna, I'm getting into a ritual where I rewatch Higurashi every October. Kind of, oh my god. Shut the fuck up, Thunder. Jesus. But,
Is the 4th season going to be the last one?
very likely.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm fine with that. You know, I was
Or,
fine
like-
when it ended with Kai. I'm fine with it
Mhm.
now. God, what is this?
In 13 years, they do another 2 seasons.
Yeah, I don't want it to go like
Potemkin Buster.
show. I don't want it to be one of those shows, you know, that just keeps going for the sake of just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Like every fucking shonen ever.
But what if she gets a hammer next time instead of an axe?
Nah. That'd actually be cringe as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. You can't just take the signature weapon away. It's not how that fucking works.
But what if it was a hammer, but it was also a gun?
No, that's lame as fuck. She gets her funny axe. That'd be like, imagine like Milia stops using her hair as a weapon and just has like
There is a
sword.
mosquito in my bathroom.
Kill it. But
It
yeah,
bit me.
good job. Genius. Wow, we've been recording for 2.5 hours, but this VOD is
Holy
gonna
shit.
be like half an hour shorter because technical difficulties.
I've had, for the last like 10 minutes, I've had a Twitter Spaces open. I wanted to see if anyone would pop in and say something, but no one
You
has.
have Twitter Spaces?
You
Doesn't-
don't?
I don't even think I can see it on. No, I don't.
Imagine being a bitch.
I have less followers than both of you. Also, it's been months, and I finally got to debut the piss mic.
Oh yeah, you're on the piss mic right now.
I am no longer on the piss mic.
Coach.
Oh shit, he upgraded.
Oh shit.
I just got a DM asking that I had Twitter Spaces. Like, dude, you could have just joined.
Yeah, join you fucker.
I wanted someone to pop in and say something funny.
Do you still have it open?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even access it from desktop.
No, you have to be on the app.
Well, that's probably why I had it once yet.
Do you just
You
not
Twitter
go on
space.
Twitter robot? You know what? Fuck it. I'm opening spaces right now.
I'm getting in wins. We'll host
Yeah.
the rest of the podcast from inside Win
Oh, yeah,
Spaces.
so true. Where's one?
He just messaged me. He's like, "You have Twitter Spaces."
What's up, cringe lord?
Join this space.
How do I let you talk?
I don't fucking know how this works.
Click request. Please.
Prove. Okay.
Permission.
And what's up? Unmute your mic to start talking. What the fuck is up?
Yo.
Yo, is it the gamer?
This is
Can I
so-
hear you through my phone? Is it going
Yeah.
through?
Yeah. Oh, yo, I am
Oh.
now a speaker. That's insane, bro. My mic is on. I'm fucking hating. Why are we doing it? I'm leaving.
This was a bad bit.
Was it?
It would have been a cool bit if it wasn't you guys.
Yeah, it would have been a cooler bit if there was like anyone else here.
Yeah.
You know what we could have done? We could have just, yeah, we just waited for someone to join us. Welcome to the podcast.
Look at the fuck. You know how funny that would be, actually?
That would
Yeah.
actually be really funny. We're just,
I'm
like,
thinking episode
going
20
about
or
our
episode
business.
20 special.
Yeah, Twitter
We
Spaces.
just leave an open spaces, and the first person that joins, we give them mic. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah. That'd be really funny. It'd be horrible. I would have no way to record it, but it'd be hilarious.
It would be so funny.
Dude, that's our Patreon exclusive. And by Patreon, I mean monetary Twitter. God damn it.
Ooh, culture. Actually, that made me think of Spotify, which made me think about names, which made me remember what I wanted to ask. Can I name the episodes? I've been thinking about this because our episodes aren't named. It's just episode 1, and then like episode 3 featuring Kamui. You know,
I'd like
let me name the episodes. Huh?
For some reason, there's some part of me that doesn't want you to name the episodes for whatever reason.
Oh, why?
Gee, I don't know. You're gonna name it something very strange. I have a feeling.
Nah,
That was the most guilty sounding nah
I would never.
Yeah,
Hey,
sure.
well, what about the last one? What would you name the last one?
The last one was with Asterisk, right?
Yeah.
And the
Link.
Asterisk and Link.
Yeah. Or whatever one you had in mind to name.
That one
Hey.
actually I can't even think of a name
Yeah,
for it.
we'll run some names, Blake.
Yeah.
Fuck, I hadn't thought about this.
My
I just a
God.
thought I had in my head. I hadn't actually thought of any names.
You're just like, I'm gonna be a shitter.
You know, it'd be really fun if we like actually went through and tried to remember what happened in a podcast and name it.
No.
Soren's a dragon.
So,
That's what I would name it.
Yeah, no.
Soren's
Episode
a
1 is
dragon?
Soren's a dragon. That's the
Yeah.
name of episode
if
1.
it's like a highlight kind of like quote or something, that could be art. Like all caps, Soren's a dragon.
Soren's a dragon. What would be episode? What the fuck did we even talk about in episode 2?
Fucking nothing, bro. I don't know. We're like, yeah, gaming.
I'm being real. I don't remember half of our podcast.
I don't either. I remember I don't even remember the episode number, but I remember the one where we actually talked about FE for the entire thing. Did we say X-Men in that episode?
Why is there weird music playing through my spaces?
Are you still on fucking
What?
Spaces?
Are you still on? Oh my god.
There's like some weird music playing through the spaces.
Hold on, let me join.
It's not.
Win, give me Mike.
Don't do it.
No, do it.
But it's like, it's. What is this music? It keeps
I
playing.
don't hear any.
It's
There's
like,
no music.
Okay, just give me a second here. How do I?
Coxer, join. There's no music. Listen, tell him he's crazy.
Man, I don't want to fucking.
Man.
I don't want to fucking join fucking Twitter Spaces.
Welcome to the
Whoa.
podcast.
The what?
We officially have a 4th guest on this week's podcast.
Yo.
Our Twitter Spaces listener. Welcome to the
Is
podcast.
that gamer? Yo,
Is that a Woo
Gungaga?
56709? Let's
That's
go.
Gungaga. That's you, Gungaga, from
I feel
Twitch.tv.
like we're gonna be echoing through the podcast.
Yeah, fun
Let's
fact, we are recording the
We're
podcast.
recording, yeah.
Yeah, I told her that we
Oh,
were.
okay. That's so funny.
This
I
is
kind of
your
hate this
sneak
joke.
peek.
Wait, I can like dude, I could do a fucking funny haha laughing.
Oh, wait. There we go. 100.
Yo.
How is this? How are you sending emojis and stuff?
Click on.
I'm
look at
pressing
that.
buttons.
I'm pressing buttons. I
I'm
hate
mashing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Oh,
are.
Yeah,
what's
we're
up?
recording.
We're recording. Welcome. Our Welcome. We can
I wasn't
hear through the computer because you have to be on mobile for this dumb feature to work, but but hello.
You'll be our secret guest.
The secret guest that
The secret guest.
probably can't be heard.
Yeah, you can just say whatever you want without fear of repercussion. None of it's on audio.
Unless you're shit talking FE6, then we have a problem.
Yeah, FE6 fucking blows. Wait, I'm on audio. Fuck.
Wait, you-
Remove him from the podcast forever.
Please don't.
Yeah, I wish it was like louder. So, but it's just weird.
This is so strange. You should
Yeah,
actually
this
do
is
the
really
opposite
weird.
here.
Yeah, find some way to record it. It's the problem.
I'll just hold it up to my mic. That's a joke.
That's
I'm not
weird.
gonna fucking do that.
Yeah.
Hold it up to your mic the whole time.
Yeah.
You just get an Android emulator, and then you download
Wait,
Twitter.
You're so smart. Oh my god.
He's doing it.
Crazy. I'm
Wow.
putting blue stacks on my computer.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
What is this button? Oh, this
Wait,
shit-
can you get Twitter through the Microsoft Store and do it that way?
Yo, we have another listener.
Oh, they left.
Immediately.
Unfortunate. They don't want to be a part of the podcast.
They don't want to be in the voice chat. This is a glorified voice chat, I'll have you know.
Yeah.
I
I thought it was like one person speaks at a time, but apparently everyone can speak at the same time.
Yeah, all I know about this is VTubers that do it. Like
Okay.
Matsuri holds these all the time.
Yeah, I'm muting you.
Understandable.
You have the power now. You've always had the power. You're a fucking admin of the server.
Yeah, I just never did it. You usually did it whenever it came down to it.
Yeah, he does. The shithead. I don't ever do anything ban-worthy. I delete prog music once. I try to save humanity, and then he kicks me and bans me.
I didn't ban you. I kicked you and then I took the admin role off of you. This is so strange.
Yeah, it's really weird. Okay, so you cannot, through the Microsoft app, open spaces. I downloaded
Yeah. You have to get an Android emulator and then do it that way.
Weird Champ.
So true. Weird champ indeed.
It could be cool, though.
Yeah, it would be cool to do one on this.
What if Hamern was exclusive to Ellen?
Stop!
What a strange.
Why did you even think that?
Tweet.
Yeah. Who said that?
Someone I don't follow.
I'm
Why
banning
is
their
it
right to
delayed?
live.
I'm like hearing you. I'm hearing you before.
Yo, is that the based horror stand? Oh my god.
Yeah, Discord is way more delayed for me than the...
Yeah. I can hear what you're saying on Spaces before you say it on Discord.
Yeah.
This is so scuffed. This is the worst episode of the podcast ever. Wow.
Yeah, we're doing
We're
our
in the
podcast.
middle of recording. Yeah, we did this as a bit, and it's kind of spiraled out of control.
And then Win decided to keep going with the bit, and so we're just. I guess we're just doing it.
So now we just have a rotating cast of phantom guests who we can talk to, but no one can hear.
Oh, well, if that's the case, I won't tell him to play Metroid Prime.
I will second that. Everyone should play Metroid Prime 1 and 2.
What about the third one?
The third one is good, but you should at minimum play the first two. And if you like them, play the third.
Yeah. Like, they're very different from the other Metroid games because,
Because you're right.
Discord now.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And if you're gonna get into the 2D games, you should probably get into, like, I don't fucking know.
I heard Garrett, he's on the podcast now.
Yeah, I think Zero Mission's a great opener. I think it's a great opener for the 2D series as a whole. Not even just like the GPU games.
Canon, so.
Yeah. I mean, so is Metroid 1, and that game blows.
Yeah, just like we say with like I don't know, just play the remakes. Just do it.
Yeah, don't play FE1, just play Shadow Dragon.
Don't play the first Metroid, the Return of Samus. Just play Zero Mission and Samus Returns. It's basically the same thing.
Don't play Samus Returns, play AM2R.
The thing about Fusion is the Fusion will actually
I got taken down.
help you so much.
Yeah. I want to play Super eventually, but like it looks so flimsy.
It feels really good.
Oh, okay.
Super, it is not as tight. No, that's a lie. It is as tight as as a Fusion and Zero Mission, but it isn't as quick. But the controls your jump is floaty, but your controls aren't floaty. There we go. That's the best way to describe it. It feels good to move, and it's very responsive and quick.
Also, I'm looking forward to Fusion, even though it's going to be the last game I'm playing, because it's kind of the last one canon, and I'm going in canon.
Really fun too.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I've heard it's creepy.
Fusion is very good.
I think Fusion is the only one I've played, to be honest.
It's a good ass game.
It's a good opener, I've heard. I've heard. Like, it's more linear than the other ones, though.
It's very different. It's more of a traditional 2D action platformer than it is a Metroidvania. No, Metroidvania elements do exist.
It also has the saxophone, or the SAX.
Yeah.
Whichever one you want to call it.
That's why I think Fusion is a good way to like even start at, because the computer really helps you if you've never played a game like that before.
I'll be back.
If you've never played like a Castlevania or a Metroid game before, then
Okay.
kind of a good entryway.
I think I'm gonna stop the episode here.
You're gonna stop the episode?
I think
That's
probably-
cringe.
And then I'll hop back into the spaces. This is just... I can't imagine this being pleasant for the viewer.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, that's fair enough, Katri. We can probably end it here. We have like, we lost 30 minutes of footage, but we have like almost 2 hours.
Over 2 hours.
Alright, yeah, I think we can cut it here.
But yeah.
Well, aren't you gonna do the outro? Or are you just gonna end it abruptly?
Fuck it, just end it abruptly. Who needs an outro?
No.
Do the outro,
so
dickhead.
Thank you guys for watching. Much appreciated as always. Check out our Twitter space.
Twitter
Yeah,
space.
check out our Twitter
Check out our Twitter
spaces.
spaces in the comments below or some shit. I don't know. But anyways,
Comments
hashtag
below.
don't remake FE6 smile.